Let's learn more about molecular formula and valency. There is a definite proportion of constituent and element in compound. So certain number of atom of the constituent element are joined to each other in molecule of a compound. Molecular formula indicates the number of atom of each of the constituent element present in the molecule of a compound. A molecular formula includes the formation regarding the symbols of the all constituent elements and their respective numbers. So one more example is shown here. See here is a table which shows us the example of water, which has the molecular formula H2O. That means the constituent of water is hydrogen and oxygen, and the proportion is so constituent of the elements in water is hydrogen and oxygen, and number of atoms constituent, that proportion is 2:1. 2 hydrogen is to 1 oxygen. Second example is of hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid. Here 1:1 proportion, and constituent is again hydrogen and chlorine. In methane, constituents are carbon and hydrogen, having the proportion 1:4. 1 molecule of carbon and 4 of hydrogen. In magnesium chloride, MgCl2 will be the molecular formula, having the constituent elements magnesium and chlorine, having proportion of 1:2, 1 magnesium to chlorine. So we have seen the relationship between a molecular formula and the number of atom of various elements in molecule. Now the ability of joining to another atom with chemical bond is a chemical property of each atom. This ability is indicated by a number. That number is called as valency. So valency, we can say it as it is the capacity to accept or donate the electron. So the ability which is shown by a number, this number is called as valency of that atom. The atom forms as many chemical bonds with other atoms as it is its valency. Agar valency 1 hai to it will take 1 atom. If the valency is 2, it will take 2 atoms. That means it is the capacity to accept or donate the electrons. Generally, valency of an element remains constant in its various compound. Agar valency fulfilled hai, if valency is fulfilled, then the compound becomes stable, otherwise it will not be stable. Here example of certain molecules are given here. So let's see the molecular formulas, constituent elements, and valency of hydrogen is given. So valency of hydrogen must be 1 because hydrogen has the atomic number 1. So its valency is 1. It can donate 1 electron or it can accept 1. So valency of hydrogen must be, it will be 1. Then the next molecule which is, or constituent we can call it as, which is denoted by X. It may be chlorine, it may be sulfur, it may be hydrogen, bromine, whatever. So valency of X will be changed. Let's see this chart which is given as an example. Valencies of constituent of elements can be deduced from the known molecular formula of a compound. The basis for this is the univalency of hydrogen. On the other hand, the molecular formula of compound can be written from the known valencies of constituent elements by the method of cross multiplication. Let's see how do it takes place. HCl, in this constituent hydrogen and chlorine, 2 constituents are there, and the valency of hydrogen is 1, while the valency of chlorine is also 1 because it has molecular formula 17. So 2 electrons will be there in first orbit, 8 electrons in second orbit, and 17. So 7 electrons on last orbit. So it has the valency of 1 electron, which will be fulfilled by hydrogen because hydrogen has 1 valency. Second example is of H2O, water. Here again 2 constituents are there, H and O. Proportion is 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. Oxygen has the atomic number 8 and hydrogen has 1. So in oxygen, in first orbit it is 2, In second orbit it is 6. So 2 hydrogens can be easily make stable that molecule. So 2 hydrogens will be attached in second orbit. In this way we can calculate the valency. Some steps are given here. Which by following these steps we can calculate the valency.